suitcases. You stay here. I'll fetch you.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Jackie arranged for him and Esther to stay with his sister at the weekend.
I felt really scared leaving my daughter and my son and grandchild behind us.
I wish you were all coming down. I don't feel good about you staying.
Got jobs to get to, Dad.
Martha?
We'll be fine, Dad. It's never done anything to me or the baby.
She was thinking, well, I'm going to try and blot it out and pretend nothing's happening for the sake of her child.
I'll be fine, Dad. Take care of him, I promise.
We'll be back in a couple of days.
We were frightened leaving the kids, but we just had to get away.
Michael didn't want to appear concerned in front of the others. But he was terrified about what the weekend might bring. Strange occurrences at the Fahey house in Galway City were taking their toll on the family. For a rest, Jackie and Esther had gone to stay with his sister. One day, while Jackie's son Michael and his fiancée Anne were at work, daughter Martha was alone in the house with her baby, Sarah Louise. Martha ran to a neighbor's for help. That night, Michael and Anne arrived home from work as usual.
Is that from Martha?
She and the baby are over at the neighbours. I'll go fetch him.
Do you want me to go with you?
No, just stay here.
Is somebody there?
Michael, we have to get away from the house. We have to go. The baby, the picture. We have to go. They flew across the room.
Where Maybe it just fell.
No, I'm not imagining. I'm not crazy.
I'm not going back in that house either, not after what happened to me.
No, Michael, you've heard, so we could come with them. Let's go, please, Michael.
All right, get in the car.
Michael, I need the baby carrier and a dozen or so diapers for my room.
All right, sure.
Michael wanted to tell his parents that they were leaving the house.
It was like they didn't want me to phone. The phone was melted. I was petrified. It felt like someone was actually pushing me away. Just go. Go now, leave.
After their visit to his sisters, Jackie and Esther returned, cautiously, along with the rest of the family.
Let's take a look.
Jackie knew he couldn't afford to move house.
Esther, come on.
He also knew that the local council had a long waiting list for housing.
Come on, love.
It's not my house. I don't have a house anymore.
We don't have any place else to go. It would be at least 5 years on the list before we'd get another house. We'll make this right. Come on.
Guess I'll get a new frame.
It was like someone came in and ransacked the place, but there was nothing missing.
Come on, everyone. Let's put things right.
We felt invaded. Somebody had just moved in, taken over my house. I wanted my house back.
I used to love this house.
We had nowhere to turn.
Now I don't want to live here anymore.
Come on, love. Don't lose heart. We're going to beat this thing.
We've got to do something.
Like what?
The family was just literally falling apart at the seams. Where do we get help?
Call a radio program, or maybe one of the papers.
They'll make fun.
Maybe. But someone might hear our story and come and help.
Michael's right. This is our home. We're not going to just let it push us out.
We had to confront this.
You're right.
It wasn't going to put us out of our own home after being there for 30 years.
But first, let's get our home looking clean again.
It was either me or the ghost is going to go. I'm going to get rid of this out of my house. It's the last thing I do.
A Dublin radio station transmitted an interview with the Fahys. It prompted a local newspaper to send a reporter for an overnight visit.
You must be the reporter.
That I am, Fiona Tanner.
Please, come in.
I felt a bit happy that, okay, somebody out there listened to us.
Michael.
Fiona Tanner, glad to meet you. And I'm Esther.
The room is yours. Just make sure you're right that we're looking for someone to help fix this problem.
She came to the house and said, well, look, I don't believe in ghosts, don't believe in this, don't believe in that. But can I stay anyway? I said, fine.
We knew when something was going to happen. The house would grow cold.
Hold in here by the minute.
Excuse me.
Do you mind if I use your kitchen table to write my story?
Go right ahead. Aren't you going to write your story after you stay all night?
I thought I'd get started now, since it doesn't look like anything's going to happen. Cold, isn't it?
Bits of porcelain everywhere, literally on the carpet, and there was tiny, minute pieces that had spread all over the place. And she was so frightened. I think it was that point she realized that there is something going on here.
Don't touch anything. I need a photograph.
I felt relieved, actually, that someone believed us, you know, that we were not going crazy.
Fiona Tanner's article helped spread the word about the family's dilemma. Several days later, another reporter rang Jackie. He recommended someone he thought might be able to help. Sandra Ramdani works as a parapsychologist and healer. She has a background in medical science, philosophy, and psychology.
I was reluctantly drawn out of the world of science and psychology into the world of the paranormal. Studying psychology helped me know more about the human mind. So if I go into a house where people think paranormal activity is going on, it enables me to find where the person is coming from, you know, whether it's a nervous problem as opposed to a spirit activity problem.
She's here. Sandra. Hello. Welcome.
And I was very, very skeptical. I didn't believe in psychics, to be honest. Maybe this lady might be the one.
This is my son, Mike.
Oh, hello, Mike.
As soon as she walked in, you got this warm feeling, like you knew her for 100 years.
My daughter, Martha.
Well, hello, Martha. It's nice to see you.
My first task really was to put the family at ease.
So terribly tired.
I was very worried about Martha
I meet Sandra.
and Esther, and just tried to bond with them a little bit and let them get to know me.
Completely with what you're going through.
Esther was terribly, terribly drained.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you so very much. My goodness. What a beautiful little baby.
Sarah Louise didn't appear to be affected in a bad way.
Oh, it's okay, you're right.
A little bundle of joy. So I was very happy to see that, there were no ill effects on her.
Tell me now, what was the first strange thing that you noticed?
Well, it started with a terrible smell.
We knew we had found someone that was going to do something good for us.
No matter how much we cleaned and took out the rubbish, it's got worse and worse. It started about a month after the grandbaby was born.
The interesting information that I got out of this was it started when baby Sarah Louise arrived in the house. I asked them to bring me to the room where they felt the most activity happened, which was Sarah Louise's bedroom upstairs. I placed my hands against the walls to get an idea of what sort of energy is there, what type of spirit you're dealing with.
Has there been recent construction here?
No, we haven't done anything.
Wait, don't you remember that? They were doing construction next door, on the other side of the wall. I had to move Sarah's crib.
You're right. There was construction. Just before all this began.
It freaked me out when she was able to tell me that the neighbours were doing construction.
Could I stay here alone for a while? Well, if I meditate, I might get something.
When I'm trying to pick up psychic information, it's almost like I'm listening really hard. trying to invite the spirits of the place to come and communicate. The first thing I noticed was a smell, like from smoke. I opened my eyes, and I'm in this completely different room. A young girl was giving birth. Her father, I felt he was her father, looked very upset, sad. There was a shadowy man in the background. He seemed to be very, very stern, maybe angry. The young mother was reaching forward, screaming for her baby, as he smothered the child and killed it.
I thought you might like a cup of tea.
If you don't mind, I think I'll come down and take tea with you and the family.
Oh, aye.
I believe the baby was born out of wedlock. And from shame, the father of the girl and the father of the baby had it killed.
Oh, horrible. How could anybody do such a thing?
Hey, what's that got to do with our house?
Well, the spirit baby isn't haunting your house, it's haunting the land. Well, I think the construction disturbed the baby's spirit. And then you've recently had a baby. I think the spirit baby wants to get close to you, wants to be mothered by you.
It was like sibling rivalry, kind of battling, in a sense, for affection.
The Fahey's thought Sandra's explanation made sense. The question was, what could be done about it? The Fahey family was certain that the ghost of a murdered child was haunting its home. Paranormal investigator Sandra Ramdani suggested that a healing ceremony might help the baby's spirit to move on and find peace.
Well, the first thing I need is for someone to take Sarah out of the house.
Well, I wanted the child safely out of the way, just in case things started flying around the place.
No, not you, Martha. I need you here to help me get rid of the ghost.
The missus and I will take Sarah for a stroll.
The amber incense will protect us during the healing ceremony. And the quartz will purify and recharge your home, especially in this room.
Will this work?
Ah, that would be perfect right there. Thank you. Now, if I could have you all join hands. Just close your eyes and breathe deep, cleansing breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly. Just concentrate on your breathing. Now, imagine the spirit baby in the bassinet. See him with your mind's eye. Just keep concentrating. Focus. Listen to my voice. That's right. Now picture the spirit baby in the bassinet and send all of your energy to this baby to help move him over to the next world. Martha, you must keep your eyes closed. All of you, you must concentrate. You must focus. Continue focusing on this baby. Yes, that's right. That's good. Now I want you to picture this baby surrounded by a golden light. See him begin to rise. He's rising. Visualize the baby rising right up out of the house.
I seen this baby in a white cloth going up into the light.
Into the hands of his loved ones. Crossing over into the next world. That's right.
Because the house was warm, there was a warm feeling, everybody was laughing.
Jackie and Esther noticed the difference the moment they returned.
It's gone, isn't it?
Hey, you can tell, can't you?
Aye.
Just felt like a holiday in a hot country. You felt that warm air, the sunshine on you, and it felt fantastic.
I feel like I've got my home again.
It was just like heaven. Just to have the house our own again, and peaceful and quiet.
I'm just so glad to have my house back again.
I believe we were specially picked to send this baby up into the light, to rest it and have peace.
Join us for dinner.
Thank you, Esther. I'd love to.
Of all the badness I had in my house, something good came out of it.
Today, the Fahey's still live in their home, but will never forget what happened there.
We know it's gone, and we know it'll never come back. But the little voice in the back of your head says, okay, will it come back again?